All right, guys, welcome back to the channel, Platinum Pursuit Outdoors. A few weeks ago, I started a video series that covers companies who are producing products for all saddle hunting manufacturers. In that first video that I did, I covered Genesis 3D printing and the products that they are making for Tethered's line of equipment. And this week, the second video in the series, I want to cover again Genesis 3D printing, and I want to talk about the three products that I have of theirs that works in conjunction with Wild Edge and their products. So the first product that I'll show you is Genesis 3D printing bow hanger. Now this is the same exact bow hanger that I showed in the tethered video. The reason I'm showing it here is just to show you how compatible it is with virtually any type of rope system that you're going to use to hang your gear. It works with the tether gear strap. It works with my Latitude Method gear strap. It works with a custom Amsteel daisy chain type gear wrap that I built. And then it also works really, really well with the ropes that are used on the Wild Edge steps. Now, I personally really like this bow hanger. I've used the Hero clip. I've used the carabiner. And what I like about the bow hanger from Genesis 3D printing is how far away from the tree it holds my bow. I don't have my quiver here, but you can see I got 4.5 inches of clearance between my bow and the tree, and I really like that. Some guys, when they climb with the Wild Edge steps, they'll use them to ascend the tree. They'll put 3 steps around to assimilate a ring of steps, and then they'll take one of these steps and they'll put it up above them, wrap it, and then that's what they hang their gear from, their bow from. And so if you're one of those guys, I would look at this Genesis 3D printing bow hanger. The second product that I'll highlight is the Battlement platform hanger. Now, Genesis 3D printing, they make a platform hanger for essentially every platform that's on the market. The concept's the same, the purpose is the same, and the connection point is the same. Essentially, it connects to your saddle via the MOLLE webbing connection piece right here. You slip it in between the webbing and your saddle and you seat it. Now the purpose is so that when you get to the tree, you can take your platform off of your backpack and you can simply reach it behind you and you can seat it right here on the platform hanger that's attached to the back of your saddle, and now you can ascend the tree hands-free. And so when I started with saddle hunting, I had paracord rope, I had carabiners that I would have attached to my MOLLE webbing straps. I would use different methods. This weighs next to nothing, and it works really easy. The only difference between each of the platform hangers is the distance right here at the bottom, and that distance essentially equates to the outer rim of whatever platform that you're using. The Battlement here, it's also the same as the Ridge Runner. This will work with the Ridge Runner, but again, it just, because it's kind of like fit like a glove, you just slip it in just like that. And when you go to pull it out, you pull from the bottom, lift it up, and it comes right out. And so I thought it was pretty slick and something well worth looking into. Again, that is the Battlement platform hanger. The last piece of gear that I have that works with my Wild Edge system is what Genesis 3D printing calls the Gripr. Now the Gripr is pretty slick because, as you can see here, it allows you to systematically hold 5 of your Wild Edge steps together like so. And at the same time, you're able to connect the Gripr to your saddle via a Versa button or a MOLLE web connecting point. And so I like that because when you purchase the Wild Edge steps, they come with a green bag that has a zipper and then a shoulder strap that you throw over your head and you rest it on your shoulder, and then when you climb, you can just pull them out of the bag. And that's nice and it works, but for me personally, I climb with my backpack. I have my bow on my backpack. I have my camera and camera gear in my backpack. And I found that when I'd throw that over my shoulder, it would get caught on the backpack behind me. It would get caught on my shoulder straps, and so it became cumbersome. And so I like this because you can just hook it right here to the side of your saddle, and as you climb, you just reach down, you access your steps, you pull them off, and you hang it. Now, the downside of the Gripr is if you have a Battlement attached to your back, the back of your saddle, that's 4.2 pounds, and then you have 5 Wild Edge steps attached to your saddle, you're looking at 9 pounds attached to your saddle. For me, I don't climb with more than 5 steps. Sometimes I only use 3 or 4 steps. And that works out well because when I get to the tree, I'll pop off 1 step, so that makes it only 4 pounds. Depending if I'm using a Nader Swader, then I'll put my first step at about head height. If I'm doing the cane method, then I'll put 1 down and 1 up at, you know, my upper arm's reach. And so if I'm using that method, then right off the ground, I'm only carrying 3 pounds or 3 steps on the gripper. And so that does help out a lot. And so if you have, or you're going to climb with 5 steps, then you need to cinch down that waist belt as you climb. But again, it's the gripper. It works pretty slick. I'll show you here. But basically, as that's attached to my saddle, all I'll do is I'll reach down and with my thumb, I'll push on the gripper, and with 2 fingers, I'll pull on the top connecting bar here. And by pushing and pulling, it pops that step off very, very easily. I'll set this. I'll go up to the next one. I'll pop it off. To put it back on, I'll simply make sure that it's underneath all the ropes. I'll bring it in, line up the V's, and I'll push it back in like so. And so it just helps you to systematically organize your steps, and it works really, really well in that regards. All right, guys, 3 Genesis 3D printing products that work in conjunction with the Wild Edge system. This is a pro saddle hunting channel, and I'm going to do everything I can to promote and push companies who are producing products, not for just one brand, but for all saddle hunting brands. As always, if I showed you something or if you have any questions that I didn't cover, drop them in the comments below and I'll do everything I can to help you out. Until next time, good luck and thank you for watching.